Hi, Ant Colony. Well, I finally convinced Richard to shoot a video blog with me, and he took it literally. He's holding the camera. Put your hand in front of the camera and wave. So he's technically shooting a video blog with me, but he's actually shooting it. I figured I would change up the scenery because I have that plain beige wall behind me. Now I'm in front of my lamp. So that's a little bit different. We went on a cruise in October of last year, and Richard shot a lot of footage of that. So watch for future blogs, because I'm going to put some footage of the behind the scenes of me performing on a giant cruise ship. Hint, hint, hint to Rosie O'Donnell. Our family cruises. For more information about that, you can go to rosie.com. Also want to thank all of you blog buddies that listed all of your gratitudes yesterday. Boy, those gratitude lists, they made me cry, some of them, and some of them made me laugh. But it was the good cry. Boy, I just love that this is becoming such a positive place for all of us to really show who we are. There's something about the anonymity of the web that sort of does that. So one of you even sent me a private email saying, wow, it used to be you have to write to celebrities and hope that they would send you a picture and then pray there'd be an autograph on it. Now we're getting video responses from them and are being allowed to enter their life. So I just want you to know, wow, that really made me smile. Thank you. And two, we're no different than you. At all. I put my shoes on 1 foot at a time and I tie them the same way. Well, all right. Not today because these are slip-on. But if they weren't slip-on, I would tie them the exact same way that you would tie them. Aren't they looking comfortable? This is what I wear around the house. These are my UGG slippers and I absolutely love them. I almost fell off the side of the couch. Can you pan down and show how I'm sitting? I almost fell and I almost hit my table and my swinging lamp and cracked my skull open. I would probably end up being the #1 video on YouTube. If you're watching me on MySpace and want to see this video in its entirety, you can go to youtube.com/antcomic, and vice versa. If you're on YouTube and want to actually communicate with me, you can go to myspace.com/comicant, because that's really the only place where I read my comments. So I hope that you're all having a great day. I hope you all remember the gratitude that you had yesterday, and I hope that you share it with one person. And that's what I want to talk about today. I hope that each and every one of you will share some of the gratitude, enjoyment, and thrill that you're getting with one other person. And I'd love it if you commented below just their first name. Like today, Richard was the person that I shared my gratitude with. We were at a restaurant and I was telling him how thrilled I was that we were both sitting together at this restaurant, and he started to cry and I started to cry too. And he said, I love it when you're vulnerable. And I said, well, sometimes I'm afraid to be vulnerable. Aren't you sometimes? Sometimes it's just hard to let somebody in enough that you let them see that squishy little underside that you have, that anybody could just with a fingernail cut. And it just causes a lot of pain, and there's a lot of fear there. So my gratitude list included fear, and I also needed to include vulnerability. So that's the one person I shared gratitude with, was Richard. Who did you share gratitude with today? I want to know. So add comment below, tell me who you shared some gratitude with, and if you want, what that gratitude was and what their reaction was. I would love to hear that stuff, because I had to tell you, I woke up grumpy when I wrote my gratitude blog yesterday, and the rest of the day was perfect. It was happy and it was great, and a lot of that is due to you for sharing with me your gratitude list. So when you think you can't make a difference, go back and reread it and see that they thought the exact same thing, and see how you feel after reading that. So thank you, and I will see you on the next blog. Oh, I'm going away to San Francisco. I'm performing at Cobb's Comedy Club. So I may or may not be able to get to the blogging, so please don't forget about me. That's one of my biggest fears right now. I love you guys. Of when